Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to RimWorld. We're doing a Psycast run with some mods. We're doing a Psycast mod, which I can't show at the moment. It's Vanilla Psycasts Expanded. I have lost 3 pawns, but gained 2 more. Somehow I made a slight comeback, but whether we're going to like win, that's the question. Whether this will go up on YouTube, that's another question. Who knows? Actually, maybe I should put the shorter ones that like fail up on the main channel and have a description of why it failed and why I'm so bad at the video game. An in-depth analysis of runs and get a game analysis where I go, why did I fail? Why did I fail? Because I listened to chat. No, I'm kidding. It's not chat's fault. It's my fault for not being good at the video game. Anyway, we got a kill tunnel up. We got a trap tunnel, I should say, up. We got to destroy this area. We're gonna move these wind turbines. We started building the new one. We're gonna get this floored. It's somewhat impressive at the moment, even with all this junk and the chairs the wrong way around and everything. It's pretty good. We've got some food, but we're gonna need more food. We need a lot. We need a lot of things. This is the rainbow base. Will I color it like a rainbow? Maybe. Maybe. It's an interesting base design. It's something different, so we're going with it. We're rolling with it, and hopefully we don't fail, but we might still fail. This is also a massive kitchen. I just realized, like, why did I make the kitchen so big? I don't know. Why did I fail episode 1? Fire starting spree mid-raid. I was at the end of the raid more. It's also because they had a psychic bond to Jersey Griffin. That is why. They only did that because the psychic bond, Jersey Griffin died, their psychic bond broke, which means they go into a breakdown, which just happened to be a fire starting spree right where everyone was fighting. And yeah, that's where all the bodies were and stuff, and yeah, it's great. It's great. Don't take the frickin' special people that are for lovemaking. What are they called again? What's that Zudo gem called? I don't even remember. Hey, Rainbow Tea Kitty, how are we doing? Carlos, explain. What do you mean? What do you mean? Izakai. What is that? I don't know what that is. Hey, it was your rest of your weekend, Rainbow Tea Kitty. How was the rest of your weekend? Hope it was good. I'm gonna move my mic a little bit. I don't know if it's in the right spot. I think I just moved it back exactly where it was, so maybe it was in the right spot. I don't know. I don't know. There's a random light over here. Maybe I should move that. Do we need lights anywhere? No, we're good. We're good. Let's get into it, shall we? Let's get into it. What do I start with? Tearing down the base, maybe? I think we moved all the items finally. Let's check the jobs, make sure I haven't got any weird assigned things, which we don't. We don't have a doctor anymore. That's a problem. Medical skills of 0. 2. 1. 2. Okay. You two will be doctors. Also, I probably should name them. We have 2 people unnamed, so I need to do that. I was supposed to roll all the names early on before stream, but guess what I didn't do again? I didn't do that. Maybe I'll just do it now, because I might end up getting more people more people today, and having the names preset and stuff should be fine. Even though I've got to type in how many names? 29 names. So many names. Izakai is like an anime where you die and go to another world. Can you do... I mean, that's just RimWorld in general. I die all the time. Hello, Vizier! How you doing? How are you this fine and lovely Monday? Hope you're great. Hope you're great. Hope you're feeling well. We're just trying to just getting started. Just getting started. Start her off and... things like that. I just check my outer wall, make sure we're all good out here too. We're gonna have to put a double thick wall around it eventually, but at the moment I think we're fine. We've already got the double thick wall there, basically, and with all that extra stuff, it should be fine there too. We're getting there, we're getting there. What's going on? What's happening? So yeah, we're gonna tear down this place. We're gonna build a new prison. We're gonna build a hospital. So we'll tear down all but the... oh, we need this crafting room as well. I didn't get that mod I wanted. I didn't get the mod I wanted, which was the colored planner. Oh, I've made mistakes. I have made grave errors. Oh, how far out do I go? How big of a crafting room do we need? You suck. Feeling good, better than Saturday. Accidentally fell asleep with your stream still open. That's fine, that's fine. Nice and soothing, was it? Make you go to sleep. Nice and soothing. That stream went really badly. Saturday's stream. It just felt like a bad stream and I just, ugh. Are you cold? Hypothermia? Oh, it's -2. And you don't have good clothing on. Have we not been, oh, we don't have a crafter anymore. Alright, well, we deal with this. Brittany, you have a gun. Who else has a gun? Where are you? Can you... Run. Oh, it ran away. Oh, well, don't run away. You can't run. Running's illegal. I'm surprised it didn't go berserk. Oh, beautiful. What's your shooting? 9. Oh, no wonder. 3 was good. I think I was just exhausted from the week before. No, I mean, I felt like it was really bad because I had so many deaths and I went really terribly that day. I just went terribly. That run was just terrible. The run's been terrible so far, so I've been trying to recover. But yeah, that's alright. That's alright. Exhausted from the week before. The week before? Wait, do you consider Saturday the start of a week, or wait. Usually people's Monday or Sunday. No, never mind. I was confused. I'm just confused. I don't know what's going on. I gotta name these people. I'm gonna start doing the roulette. Is everyone in the roulette that's not in game currently? Oh, there's so many names. There are so many names. Vizier's in there, yep. Mr. Modules, are you in? Yep. Rainbow. Have I got you in game? No. Rainbow. Are you in Rainbow? Rainbow. No, Rambo, you're no longer in. You are no longer in. There you go. Anyone else? There, perfect. Anyway, who else is here? Carlos. Have we even got a Carlos, right? Nope, Carlos. Unless you don't want to be in, that's fine too. Have to look through the list. Carlos is not in? No. Carlos, you're not in. If you want to be in, put your name in now. Anjenson's in, and Farron. I don't know if Farron's still here, but Farron's not in. A party. Where are you? You're there too. You're there. 13 days ago. Perfect. Let me start by doing all that stuff. Hello, Gandalf. Happy Monday. It looks like my day started better than Jersey Xercon's had. Yeah, they died on Saturday. They died on Saturday. Actually, 3 people died on Saturday. I just got some more people, but I gotta name them. I wasn't sure I was going to name them, but I'm recovering, so it might be alright. You're crafting. Oh, you do have crafting skill. Maybe you should do some tailoring. I know it's gonna be bad, but I need it done as well. I have to do all that. What happened? I had a drop pod raid in the bedroom. I used a psycast. Jersey Griffin has a psycast that I didn't know how to use properly. So it made it a bit worse instead of better. And it's just a bunch of stuff, just not enough combat skills, so I ended up losing 3 people. Actually, almost everyone died except for You're a Wizard, who can't do combat. They saved Brittany, who was being kidnapped out here because they lured them to a turret. Actually, no, the turret saved them. They just patched them up once they died in the kill box because they walked into a turret like a fool. And I think we downed a couple of them. There was only 2 left and 1 fled and the other was trying to kidnap, and yeah. It was drama. But somehow we got extra 2 people. So we should be fine. But I gotta go through the name of colors list. Classic River sounds like fun. The rebuild starts here. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can. Hopefully we can. I mean, we still got some. We got them like, as a random join. They just popped up saying they want to join the colony, and I accepted them. They had 9 shooting, 8 cooking, and 9 intellectual. I mean, and a jogger. They're freaking good. They're a good colonist. So good to get them. Actually, what was their age? 54. They're a bit old, but they don't have any health conditions. So it's alright for now until they have an age up and then suddenly get a health condition or something. I could fix it. I'll be able to fix it eventually. But I gotta go through this name class. Tree J, Hydrith, and Tormented Soul. Alright, let's do that. So how was your weekend? Do you have a good one? Everyone have a good weekend? Tormented Soul. That's a start. Did I pause the game? No, they're just standing. Interesting. Interesting. Also, I found out you can fix Windows audio. I mean, in general for me, because major break risk? Tests. Serious pain. Cold. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. I found you can fix Windows audio because I have multiple audio channels because of streaming. Allows me to control everything. Basically, some games like RimWorld would not launch in the correct audio thing every time you relaunch them. Windows would say they're in there, but then they would launch in the wrong one. So I have different audio channels like game, so I can control the game's audio individually from everything else on my system. I've got the mic, obviously, got the music one, I've got the system one, I've got the browser, I've got like chat, which is meant for Discord and stuff, even though I don't do little streaming Discord things, so it doesn't matter. But so we use it. Anyway, like some applications like RimWorld would not start in the correct one. I found that there is something on the Microsoft Store that adds a better audio controller to Windows, which just fixes the problem altogether, and it's just amazing, and it's just fixed my issue. I didn't even realize until recently. I'm like, wait, I haven't had to move RimWorld into the correct tab for a while. It just fixed it. Hey, Xercon! How you doing? How you doing? Civel Pipia, Siren Spitfire. I'm doing names. Siren Spitfire. There we go. No? Well, you weren't here, Xercon. You weren't here on Saturday. Well, you were, but you weren't here when you died, so it's your own fault. You weren't controlling your character properly. I was given the DM role. I was told I have the best imagination of the group. Nice. Excuses. Excuses, Xercon, excuses. All I hear is excuses, but no results. It's your own fault. I'm kidding, of course. Yes, I got 3 people killed. Jersey, Xercon, and I don't remember who the third one was. Don't remember. Oh, that was Burius. Yeah, that's right. Burius set fire to themselves and they burnt to death. Fun times. Solar flare. Oh, it's a shame. What is up to? Siren Spitfire. A potty, mushroom mark, pajamas. A potty. Pajamas. Look at those chickens. Look at those chickens. I'm still watching Fringe as well. God damn, Fringe is such a good show. Rice Plan. But I'm almost out of episodes. I'm almost on the 5th season. That's the last season. It has a really short season. I need to put nuggets in the air fryer. Enjoy. Rice Plan's dried. Oh, are we in winter? Oh no. We're gonna run out of food. D.D. Original Gallon Angensen. D.D. Original Gallon. I didn't. That's Gala, but oh well. I'll fix it later. Angensen. Don't forget to put your name back for round 2. Exactly. Exactly. Luluman, Esper, Hudaman. Luluman. Hudaman. This is gonna take me a million years to type all these names out. Rat Beach Jigs and Inked Pup. Okay. Okay. Oh, they're all asleep. They're gonna have mental breakdowns. Why are they so moody at the moment? Serious pain, chemical starvation, my brother died, no priest. Oh, you're generally going higher anyway. We need to assign a priest as well. Hopefully we've got someone that can do stuff. Inked pup. Okay, Vizier Super, Mr. Modules, and Axel. Mr. Modules, Axel. Okay, Professor Dr. Hamster, Curb Tomkin. Tomkin, done. Hellcat, Hot Dog, Pee-Pee, wait, didn't I do Pee-Pee before? I did. I've got to take Pee-Pee off. Reject. There we go. Hellcat, Hot Dog, and Vang. Vang. There we go. There we go. Next, the Ultron, Rainbow Tea Kitty, and Gandalf. The Ultron, Rainbow Tea Kitty, and who was the last one? Gandalf. And alright, and I'll wait for Exercon to come back, and then I'll put their name in, because they're probably going to want to put their name in. Hypothermia. Serious. Why is it so freaking cold? We got no power either. This is not great. This is not great, but we will put this in here. This room is a bit too big to probably heat with just one. Can we get them? Why are they red? Manipulation 0. Can we do anything about that? Or are they just gonna die? Are they just gonna die? Oh my god. They're up, they just can't do any work. It's so freaking cold. You have to eat off the floor? That makes no sense. There you go. Thank you, Exercon. I was waiting for you. Oh no. I run into a problem. Actually, I think I made a keybind for this. I can't press the button. It's gone off screen. So is it Shift Enter? Ah, it is. I did make a keybind for it. Oh goodness. That's something I never thought of, did I? When the page overflows. It's Vang! It's Vang. I was going to remove that keybind because I kept accidentally doing it. Vang! So close. Oh. Oh, you did it. Okay, cool. And roulette, redo. Where's Vang? I gotta remove them. There we go. Now I can press the button. It was just your name. It pushed it down one too far. And go. Left ear frostbite. Do you have manipulation? No. You literally have no manipulation. That in there. Luluman! And that will be on Tess. It should be they die. Don't die. I forgot actually how to spell their name. Where is it? Unless you removed it already. No, I did spell it right. Okay. There we go. 2 bits of frostbite. That should warm that room up a bit. Kill me next! Kill me next! Oh my goodness. Who's that doctor? Vang. Come back, Vang! We got you gotta do some tending on Luluman. Because I got some frostbite. Wait, what? Oh no, that's right, we have 2 doctors! I wait to remove them until I see you've written it correctly. I don't write things. Luluman, can we get you doing tailoring? It's a terrible spot to do it, but it's fine. It's fine. Are they making a parka first? They are. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Everything's okay, chat. Everything's okay. We'll be fine. We'll survive. Somehow. Somehow. Anyway. Anyway. Yes, I'm almost finished Fringe. And, like, now what do I do? What do I watch next? Actually, I think... the thing came out on Prime Video. What's it called? What's the show called? What's the show called? It's that D&D based one of Critical Role. My Wi-Fi only shows 2 bars. It is only 2 bars. It is. And in fact, it's like low signal. Low signal, so it's only not even all the way around. Depends on the thingy. But usually they show the lower 2, not the upper 2. We're gonna get rid of some of these roofs too. That's a line. Square. There we go. Get rid of that too. Big reception? Yeah. At least semi-warm in here. It is. Thank goodness. Oh, it's because it's got a vent there. I see. I see everything. Alright. Oh yeah, we also had this building. This is a monument. Do you like our monument? Monument. It's the smallest monument I've ever seen. Such a weird monument. I know, it's cool. I bet it was a very easy one. Didn't take too long to build. You gotta wear it. I know it's terrible, but you probably should wear it. You probably should wear it. They haven't removed all this. They've just removed random bits of roof. Weird. Okay, Exarchon's gone. Thank goodness. We got rid of Exarchon. On to bed. As expected. This was expected. Oh well, what can you do? What can you do? Get back into it. You're in the lake, because I don't do burials. I usually just get dumped bodies in the lake and hope they decay. You know? That's how it goes, right? That's how you do it. Alright. Clear as pain, drowsy, no pre-slept and cold, ate without a table. Yeah, there's a bunch of things. They ate without a table because they couldn't do a manipulation, but they can still eat without manipulation. No longer having a tantrum. Where are you off to then? Oh, to bed. When you wake up, equip that shotgun. Okay, what else do we gotta do? What else? Hopefully not get another drop pod raid, that'd be good. That'd be good. 10 degrees, it's still gonna be slept in cold. You're sitting on the chair the wrong way. I don't know. I don't know. Ugh. Bit of a stretch. There's some water too. Get into it. How are the nuggies, Exarchon? How are the nuggies? I really want nuggies again. Actually, even oven-baked nuggies would be alright, wouldn't they? Oh, they're still frying. Right, of course. That makes sense. You just put them on. You just put them on. Oh, excellent. Neanderthal raid. There's 4 of them. We also lost the... I have to recharge my headset. That was loud. Oh, I gotta do things to recharge it. Oh, I didn't recharge my headset. Oh, everything is wrong. Why is everything oh so wrong? Bad alpaca. Get him, alpaca. Get him. Oh, alpaca didn't get them. I probably won't need to fight these guys either. Looks like it's gonna be pretty easy, this one. Oh, actually. Oh, actually. Oh. Actually. We might have one person fight them. Oh, no! No, the turret dealt with them! Okay, we're good. We're good. Get him, turret! Get him! Oh.
Wow.
I know, right? One turret dealt with them. Good job, turret! Saved our lives again. Okay. Always saving us. Always. How you doing, Jeff? How you doing? Gotta love turrets. See, people don't realize how good one turret and 50 traps. 50 traps? 16 traps. 16. Big Zircon, get it right. Learn to count. Like my table with the lamp and wheel. Everyone admires this. I don't remember who told me about it. It was early when I started streaming RimWorld. Someone's like, why use a 3 size table when you just use two, like 1x2s and put them in the same size? And then you can put something in the middle, like a art or a lamp. I put a lamp because it's right in the middle of the room. Perfect. Like these tables, what are they called? Furniture. These tables, same size, but you're wasting the middle spot. What a waste. What a waste. Also looks cool. Exactly. It's a nice looking thing. But don't put gaps in between it because that turns out wrong. Mr. Modules should know. We know this, don't we, Mr. Modules? We know what happens when you put gaps in between that shape. It ruins it immediately. Ruins it. Affirmative. See, it would have been such a good design if it weren't for something. Alpaca! Oh, you're not actually bleeding out or anything. You might die from starvation. Because we're gonna need food. We're gonna starve ourselves. We're gonna starve all by ourselves. Alright. Okay, so back to what I was doing. I was building a... deconstruct. I was building one deconstruct. I was building a fabrication room. Is that all the mods I'm using? Did I put everything in there? I hope I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure. Have we home zoned all correctly too? Maybe, perhaps. How about the roof? We roofed all that roof now? Yes. I got hiccups. Help. Let's get rid of all this. There we go. Get rid of those unused rooms. We don't need them anymore. We do need a hospital, though. We do need the hospital. Did you find it? You have a better t-shirt? Oh yeah, there's a better t-shirt. Okay, cool. Now what are you making? I should put that back down to 2 as well. So you can actually do other things. And we're running out of cloth slowly. It's fine. How's our research? What are we researching? We're researching mortars at the moment, and we have 2 barrels. Apparently I bought them twice because I forgot I bought them the first time. So I wasted money on a second lot. It's fine. Incompetent cook? 8 and 11, how? Not that incompetent. Jeez. There is pain. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, it's true. How you doing, Peepia? How you doing? How's the rest of your weekend? How come you're here? You're not usually here at this kind of time. That's unusual for a Peepia like you. How you doing? What's been going on? What's been going on? Brittany's gonna have a breakdown again. Chemical starvation. We gotta grow some yayo or something. Not yayo, psychite. Psychoid plant. There we go. I had a government appointment, so I took the time off work, and this crosses belief. No, you can't. Illegal. I took some off, and Friday I'm going to be in the Netherlands. Oh, nice. Gotta be PogChamp. Damn right it is. How many days am I in? Second year. Almost third year. So, however long that is. And not doing well so far. Not doing well. Is there a... Oh, you can just hover, can't you? 161 days. I forgot you just tells you. I forgot. I'd never look at that. So what are you doing? Hiding in room. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, it was pretty early. Pretty early on, and we almost lost. We might make a comeback. Are you recovering? You're faster now. Yeah, everything's dying. It's fine. It's fine. We've almost rebuilt the trap tunnel. Was that a second? Oh, I pressed world. Ugh. Was that a second raid? No, that was the first. Okay. Oh, no, Luluman just had their breakdown. As you can see, they got a positive 40. They're doing pretty badly as well. We just need to make this room nicer. I don't know if we've got enough recreation types either. No, we seem to be alright for now. Yep. Yep, okay. But yeah, they just had their breakdown, which is why they're so good. Because they're not actually. No one is. No one's good. I mean, look at all these bodies. Look at this green guy! He's about to rot. He's only got 1 health left. Jersey's about to rot too. What are you wearing? Nothing exciting. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. And we're gonna need to hunt some food. Hey, you got back up. Let's hunt you. Oh, this guy didn't make it. There we go. That was the one that was leaving the base. Oh, jeez. Got him. Nice. Sweet. We should be cannibals or something. I think we should be cannibals, because food's hard to come by, and cannibalism's easy. Is your other guy dead? This guy? Yeah, yeah. We're just having him rotting in the lake. Over there. Oh, hi. Bulk goods trader. Do we have bulk goods? Not really. Not really at all. And I don't have money to buy anything. Yeah, I lost 3 people on Saturday. I thought it was over. It could still be over. Like, these moods aren't great. Intense pain, ravenously hungry. Oh, because you got food poisoning as well? It's fine, it's fine. We'll deal with it. It's fine. We could make a recovery here. Where'd you go? It's not looking good. It's not looking great. 7 out of 14. Halfway done. Then I can tear that building back down again. Alright. Freaking there. Rip to this colony. I don't have any psycasting anymore. This is a psycasting run, and I am not psycasting. I am not psycasting. It's just, I really hate. Why would you group here? Your animals literally walk on the traps. They're gonna trigger them. Nuggies. Nuggies time. Another Eltex meteor, eh? 30 days left. 6.4 days left on that one. I can't really go out and mine it. I don't have a mining person to do it. Trakeran's leaving. Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, clean up the trap tunnel. We out of wood? We have wood. Sweet. Don't mess us up this time. Don't mess up the food. Alright. Next up. I don't know what I gotta do next. Basically waiting on things to be done. My last save I did the structure, and when I was moving it, one of my guys got the roof on him and died. Yeah, careful about that. What I do now is I tear down the roof first and then deconstruct it, because they don't actually take down the roof otherwise. I just go into the remove roof area zone, and as you can see, I've done it multiple times. I've been tearing down this building. I just remove the roof area. Once that's done, I tear it down. Because yeah, jeez, it's terrible. Yeah, I know. I wish I knew that, because the amount of injuries and stuff you get from it, it sucks. Same with mining out one of those little tiny mountains like this. If it's just like rock roof, you can remove that, as long as it's not overhead mountain, of course. But make sure you remove it as you mine it out and destroy the thing, like if you want the space taken away. Because yeah, ain't great either. Having the rock fall on your head. It can kill. Did it like cut their neck or something? It must have destroyed a body part. It happens. I didn't know it could. I don't think I've had a kill though. Alright, so what can I do to prove these people? Give a priest, because that's a -5 at the moment. Let's put it here for now. I'll also move this up into here somewhere. There we go. Yeah, if when the roof collapses, it can injure your colonists. If the tile above them is the one that collapses, it can injure colonists, and I guess it can also kill. Depends on what injury they take. I've had cut necks, I've had like broken arms, destroyed body parts just because a roof fell on them. Which you probably wouldn't want, would you? You probably wouldn't want it. So who was our social person? 6. They're both the same. You're a wizard, Liam can be the priest. There we go. And being RimWorld, it's either a scratch or half a body gone. Yeah. That's the way the damage rolls work. There we go. So that should help the colony mood a little bit. Incompetent cook again! We don't have an incompetent cook. Maybe Vang. I don't know. What is the tip when you're digging rock from not letting it collapse? It's only if you're removing an entire mountain. If you're just like digging single paths through, that's fine. It's like there's 11 tile. I think, is it 11 or is it 8? It's some distance, quite a large distance. So as long as you have any connecting things, it should be fine within the range. But if you're removing this, so you can see there's rock roof here. As long as it's not overhead, you can't remove overhead mountain. As long as it's just the light green and not the dark green, you can just do the same. You just go to remove roof. And there you go. Like that. That simple. That simple. And that will get rid of it. That's if you're like removing one of these whole big chunks or something, because sometimes I do that just to make space. But yeah, you can't remove overhead mountain, so always support that. At least leave like one tile there in different sections of it, or only dig small areas out and things like that. Should be fine then. A party? Beautiful. That's not a gather spot. Everyone's throwing up. Nice. If overhead mountain falls and make rubble, you can mine the rubble, but another one will fall on it endlessly. Yeah. So you can't remove overhead mountain. It will just constantly collapse on itself. Oh, another wanderer. 13. Good shooting melee. Animals. Careful shooter though. Ugh, ruined. Got some plants as well. That's fine. That's okay. Elliot. Welcome. Another animal handler. You're not very social, so we won't put you that. You can do hunting, not mining. Growing and... hauling. There we go. I might get them on the biphasic schedule. They're the wrong ideology, though. They're the wrong ideology! It's fine. I can convert them now. So they got strong shooting and melee. What gun did you come in with? Oh, poor auto pistol. That's fine. We got a bed for you as well. We got a double bed at the moment. That's okay. We just gotta name them. We just gotta name them. So Luluman was the newest one. Where are the other one? There we go. No one new on there, right? No. Okay, cool. Or you can go above them. Yeah. Sweet. Hellcat. Hellcat. Done. Done. So the way I order the people, right, is strongest to weakest of their class. So if it's shooting, I usually have is strongest shooting to weakest shooting, and then incapable is always on the far right. Melee will either go first or second depending on what I'm doing in the run, but usually it's second, and then they'll obviously be in melee strength order as well. That's the way I like to do it. That way I know if I'm just sending one person to do something, I know it's the best shooter I have. And then I just check on every so often to make sure I've got the right thing set. Is this not being set to chunks or something? No, it's not. Oh, that's why they're not hauling it. I get why. Maybe I'll just make another dumping zone out here. Dumping zone? For specifically... steel slag chunks. There we go. There we go. Because this will eventually be the crafting room, which is what I need to make now as well. Back to this chaotic line system that I seem to be doing. Oh god. Is that going to be big enough? No, probably not. I'll make it quite big. Big base. And I've seemed to have removed this, but I think that's just a straight line. Okay. This is the weird part. I just don't know what half of this is sometimes. Like, where does it go from here? This is why I wanted the separate colors. I should have got it. I think it probably like that. So I'll just do that to make sure I know. And then doors. So there. 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 Perfect. And then I got a home zone the entire thing as well. Which is always a good time. Transport pod crash. Hello! You look like a skeleton. You're not part of anything. You're a dirt mole. That's why you look like a skeleton. Pretty body purist, good mining, good plants, good crafting, or mediocre crafting. Bit of social. I wouldn't mind taking them. I need all the people I can get. Who is my doctor? You're a wizard. You're my only doctor. I forgot to recharge my headset. I keep forgetting to do it. Capture. There we go. Okay, give me a second. I gotta put my... Wait, I can't yet. I gotta unplug the other thing that's plugged in. I want to eject the hard drives and stuff that are plugged into my PC. You going to actually do it? Or... It didn't make a sound. Hopefully it makes a sound. Whatever. Yeah. Made a sound then. Made a sound then. Alright. Xbox controller cable go. More sounds. Beautiful, right? It's beautiful. Beautiful. How are we doing on food? Are we low? We probably should go hunting again, but we'll get there. We'll get there. There's a snowman! He's beautiful. He's beautiful. Oh, there's a headless snowman too. His head fell on the floor. How many snowmen are there? Snowmen for days. Is it just 2? I don't see any more. The guinea pig too. Just 2 snowmen. It's all good. It's all good. Alright. Also, did we mark off Hellcat? Oh yeah, home zone. Thank you, Vizier. Thank you. I gotta mark off Hellcat first while I remember. If I can find their name. Someone else did it. Tomkin, hello! There they are. Completed. How you doing, Tomkin? How was your weekend? So home zoning. Right, home zoning. We only partially did it. I thought I did more or less than that. More or less than that. I did some amount. Okay, there's the outer wall. Oh, I'm apparently on line mode. Okay. That's fine. Beautiful. Beautiful. Put this in the middle. And we're gonna put some power lines through the wall. There we go. Got some power. How's my weekend? Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. Just relaxing time. Doing some stuff. My sleep schedule's messed but all the way back up again. Today I overslept by a lot. I don't know. I've just really messed it up again. I guess it's the way I just go to. Safina, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? This cable is terrible. How do people have cables on their headphones? How? Explain. Explain it to me. I guess I'll put the batteries in there when that's done. We're gonna need another battery at some point. We need to... Are we out of steel? We are. Put this in here. With a snowman. This is the point, like, this is why I don't like these weirdly designed bases. Like, where do you put stuff? I guess I can put that there. I guess. This is just gonna be weirdly laid out. Hey, I'm a foot! How you doing? How you doing? I think I might be getting sick and having... I have class tomorrow. Wow, fun. But I've been enjoying it. I can see. I've seen some of the stuff you've been posting on Discord. My sleep schedule is entirely medicated. If there's an apocalypse, I wouldn't survive. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, I'm a foot. Not too bad, at least. Not too bad. Just losing. There we go. I think I found a drawing style to maintain with my last one. Nice. Well done. Well done. Oh, I forgot we had a guy here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll take... I forgot we captured someone. He just been in a small prison down the end. It's fine. I actually think this was going to be my prison. That way it's close to everything if they try to break out or something. Yeah. Good. Is the foot and 69 related? I don't know. No, they're not. There you go. There you go. Alright, we need to go hunting for animals. Let's hunt some bucks and does and ibex and gazelle. We probably don't need that much for now. We'll just do the early stuff. Get 'em! Go get 'em! Sweet. Not sure I believe you, footboy. Just enables nostalgia purposes. Of course, of course. Some free steel over there, actually. Any more free steel? We can tear down that. That's free steel too. Okay. You are back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the land of living. 4 per day. I mean, that's food too. We probably take that. We take that. Probably take it. One you really like. The art style I really like. As long as you like it. Like, there's no point drawing something you don't like, right? Another day, another run. Still the same run. Still the same one, Sparky boy. Haven't died. Oh, I've lost a few colors, but I haven't died yet. Not yet. We do need to floor this place, though. How much material do we have? Actually, we don't need to. We're not really using that room yet. Get the quest? Which one? The royal stuff? No. Never got it. Never got it. Even with more people. See, it must just not work with that, thingo. I'm also, since I lost my psycaster, I'm back to no psycasting, which is a great time. It's fun. Eclipse! Disappointing. Disappointing. It's fine. So that was my psycaster. Now they're in a lake rotting. Good time. A good time. Gonna get, go get a drink. Enjoy. Enjoy your drink. Alright. This has been good as well. Decided I have to hop in for a stream. True. True. Well, welcome back. Hope everything's been super good. Super good. We've been okay over here. Just having some RimWorld times. Can't find anything else I want to play. I'm still wanting, like, I don't know if I should refund Dwarf Fortress or I should just try and play it again. I don't know. Also been playing Stellaris, but not on stream. New setup? Nah, it's exactly the same. Besides the wall, which is, that's new. That came end of this year. Just a RimWorld logo. Isn't that too alty? What's too alty? What's the word we're saying here? Alt? What's too alt? Isn't that too late? What's too late? My headphone made a weird sound. Oh, I know. That's what I mean. I've got to try and play it again. I didn't bother to try and get a refund. I haven't even bothered. Because I was told it's 2 weeks, and I'm like, yeah, it's way over, so no point in me really trying. I could try, but I might as well just learn to play it. Maybe I'll like it. It's just hard to get into, I think. I don't know yet. I don't know. Be like that, wouldn't it? Yes. Doesn't look right though. Maybe it's a bug. That's probably what I heard. Bug probably hit my headphone. Weird. It's like a flying ant or something. Hardest part. Oh, I'm paused. Hardest part of both RimWorld and Dwarf Force is the whole point in getting into the game. Yeah, I can agree with that. I need to watch some more tutorials, understand it a bit more so I know what I'm doing. I think that's my problem. Yeah, I think that's a flying ant. It's on my wall. I can't show you, but it's on my wall. I think it just ran into my headphone or something. When's the winter end? I can't get food easily in winter. I can still hunt, I guess. Actually, are they storing it anywhere? I don't think they are. Corpses, animal corpses. That's probably half the problem. Is they're just shooting the animals and just leaving them there. I don't think we're actually storing animals anywhere. No, we're not. Oh yeah, they're right there. Sorry, no, we were. Let's get rid of that. There we go. I think the same part goes for Factorio. Can agree with that. I started playing that off stream as well. I started playing a bunch of games to try and get it back into some other games and try out that again. It's hard. It is hard. I played a little bit of Factorio, but not much. Just a little bit. Alright, I just need a floor. We gotta make this room at least semi-nice. And we gotta put a light in. Got hiccups. Put a light just there. And what else we gotta do? Rid of those. So playing on my last colony, I got a desertion quest from Void. Anyways, this is how I got heavily augmented straight 20 skills pawn for basically free. Well, that's pretty good. I still don't know what Void really is though, so I don't know if I understand. I know it's, you explained it before, but I just don't know if I fully understand it. That bug just out of the corner of my eye just keeps catching it. I don't know how it got in. That's probably because of the bright light, actually. I have so many lights on when I'm streaming. I have this big ring light in front of me. I have my big bright light up in the ceiling to backlight me at least. And then, yeah. Stuff and things. I need to home zone this as well. There we go. Sweet, so that's the prison. We also probably should put a heater in there. We do have a heater. Why is the lighting so bright? Because it has to be. This camera sucks. I could have it darker if the camera didn't suck so badly. All the members have modded augmentations, their own weapons and armor and stuff. Oh, okay, cool. Sweet. So full of hack now. Go away, flying ant. Go be somewhere else. Jeez. No, I've never had a good camera. I've always had a crappy webcam. Crappy cheap webcam. Wasn't that cheap either. I'm pretty sure it was like 200 bucks. Expensive webcam. And they're never good. I don't trust webcams anymore. I don't trust them. They're never good. They suck. They can decapitate a war casket with a wine glass. That sounds overpowered to me. Seems like a skill issue to me. What, buying a better webcam? I mean, a better camera. I have considered. I do have a... I think a DSLR or something. Oh, because they probably removed it all. There's some camera, I just don't know if I could hook it up to be like a webcam. I need also a capture card for it, so I haven't bothered. Let's get rid of those. Alright. Is it warming up enough? Social fight, nice. Oh, there's no heating in there at the moment. Let's just put this one in. My god. 575 manipulation, 290% movement. Mod page takes it. That's only for people with overpowered mod packs or... Yeah, it sounds like it's just not for me. It sounds too cheaty on its own. Which is how I usually only play a couple mods at a time. There we go. That way they're a bit closer. Next I'll need the hospital, which I will probably put over here. I don't know what I'm going to use the rest of this base for. It's such a big base. It is so massive. Fake raid sound. I did think about it though, like, is that real? Before I look. It's not though. It's not real. So 35 out. There we go. That should keep it consistent. Defense? What about defense? What's on the fence? It's study time. Enjoy your studying. Do well. Do good. I need more food. We need to hunt some things, like these ibex and gazelles. Sweet. And everything is fine. Everything is fine. Yeah, get him! Get him! You got a really terrible gun, though. Makes it very hard to get him. My current colony is built between mountains, so because of that, I now have absolutely no room for a freezer. Just gotta cook enough meals before it all rots. True. That's the best way to get rid of the meat. Someone should move them, hopefully. There we go. Cool. Yeah, gotta get rid of all the meat. I don't even have a fridge at the moment. But, we do have a fridge because it's -2. Technically, it's a fridge. There we go. So what can't you do? You don't like light. You have strong melee damage. Grey eyes, dark red, it looks brown. Light grey skin, nearsighted dark vision, and great mining. Fast wound healing too. Slow runner. Okay, cool. Been a while since I last played RimWorld. Still a good game. Still a great Elepa. Welcome. What colony was Android only? I made a casino. Why? Because I could. A casino? Android casino. That's like a good time. A good time. Yeah, RimWorld's really fun. Always been. Always has been. The DLC is even better. Like, why is that light pink? I'm pretty sure it's just because of the circle there. Yeah, that's fine. There was a point where I was addicted to RimWorld so bad. I still am. I can't stop playing it. Mostly just on stream, though. I don't play it that much off stream. I played it a couple times off stream, but not that much. I like to keep the runs live. I just play. This is all I play on stream at the moment, so struggling to find another game to want to play on stream. It's so good. It's so good. I'm not very heavily into modding, but I do have a mod at the moment which I can't use. Because I need some more quests to get ideology, no, royalty levels. That's the one. No need for a new game. No, true. Why play anything else? That's all we need. Some people don't mind other things as well, though. I wouldn't mind playing something else occasionally, but I just can't find anything else I want to play. That also does well on stream. That's the other thing. See, there's games that I like to play, and there's games that do well on stream. So, to picture what we're doing, let me go into Paint, because this is very important. Very important. Bring it up. And we'll go back to 1 speed so the game continues while I'm doing this. So, go here. So, we got a circle for games I like playing. That's my terrible handwriting. And games that stream well. See, there's this little section in the middle here, and that is just RimWorld at the moment. So that is what we've got. That is what we got. This little section is just RimWorld, because that's the games that stream well and the games that I like playing, and RimWorld's just there. Yes, but I don't like Project Zomboid. And that would be in the games I don't like. I'm not gonna write it. The games I don't like to play. So I did try it on stream. I did try it. Still don't understand biotech fully. It's really good. I did like that DLC. Dad ass though. I did try Project Zomboid. I did a couple rounds and I'm like, I just don't like it. I bought it like years and years ago. And I'm like, maybe it's like RimWorld. Maybe I'll enjoy it when I jump back into it. Nah. RimWorld I liked for a bit, then stopped playing, and then I came back to it with streaming. Project Zomboid I played for a bit, didn't understand it, and then I got back into it when I started streaming and still didn't understand it, and like, nope, not coming back from that. Like, I just don't like the fact that I spend time trying to figure out, then I get some weird disease and just die. I don't like it. I don't like that. I get some disease that's incurable, and then you're just dead. Too hard? Yeah. Too hard. Not for me, too hard. That there. I forgot I hadn't given them a table. You get a disease and die. In RimWorld, you get a disease and die with passion. See, that's a difference. In RimWorld, I've got other people. In Project Zomboid, I'm one person. I have people, and a guy rotten in a lake. Because that's where I threw them. Yeah, it's too punishing for me. I just didn't like it. Didn't like it. But yeah, so it's hard to find a game that just does well for stream, and does well in terms of me playing it. And a game I enjoy, I should probably just say. A game I enjoy. But yeah, I've had Project Zomboid for ages. I did play it for a little bit in the earlier stages of it, and I didn't mind it, but I always end up the same, just dying real quick. Is RimWorld still niche? I don't know. It's not like obviously the biggest category on Twitch, but it gets its popular phases every so often. Like when Biotech came out, it was massive. So many people were playing it, and then immediately it dropped off when Dwarf Fortress came out and went back to how it was. But it still gets like a couple thousand viewers every day, which is not bad. Heroes of Might and Magic 3 is doing well on Twitch, and that game is from 1999. 1999, it's too old! No, it sounds alright. Because it gets glow-ups whenever a new DLC drops, and then it goes back down to average. Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, it's not about which ones are the popular games, it's about what I enjoy playing as well. I was playing a popular game. I used to play Minecraft on stream. Though I much prefer this over Minecraft now. Minecraft I enjoyed for a bit, but now it's just this. How do you see each weapon the colonist has equipped? I can't seem to figure it out. That is a setting. You go into options, you go to gameplay, I think? Why did I do it? Interface? Weapons below portrait. Yeah, there. Interface weapons below portrait. You can set it to never, while drafted, or always. There you go. I couldn't remember where I set it. I'm so glad they added it though. I used to have a mod for it, and then they've added it to vanilla. I'm like, thank goodness. I love it. Don't get a debuff from the temperature on the research table. Do you? I mean, there's so much you get debuffs from. I mean, dirty room probably doesn't help either. Bad temperature. Yeah, you do. I probably should build it. I don't have steel, though. I don't have enough steel, I should say. Is there any... Oh. 7 there. Bit of steel out of that. I don't have a mining person at the moment, so I can't really do much about them. They're still not converted yet. I can deconstruct this, too. That is the wrong tool. This one. But not the urns. We'll keep the urns. Build a vent. It won't support both rooms. It's not enough. This room's way too big. It's... What's happening over here? Jeez. Social fights. Twitch lag? Oh, I did have a couple frame drops. That's just my internet. Didn't even realize my guy had the inspiration. Wait, what? I missed the chat. A legendary armchair. Damn! Amazing. We still have 2 snowmen. That one's slowly dying. Hello! Gwendolly. Dollian? Gwendollian. I don't know. Hi! Welcome. But yeah, vent. I also probably don't... Actually, no, you do have enough for a vent, don't I? Is it only 50 steel for one of these? It is. Perfect. Let's chuck that in the corner. Now, I did have some frame drops. 67 frames, which is like, what, a second? Sometimes my internet just gets a bit dodgy. I don't always have that. Bad temperature, yeah. Oh, a raid. Interesting. 7 people. They might die easy to the trap tunnel, but I'm going to have to get people in to shoot them. And Brittany, you're injured. What do you gotta be injured for? Were they attacking immediately? Can't remember. Oh, they're preparing for a while. Okay, cool. RimWorld, hello. Hello. How you doing? Continuing the gift sub they got from Katie. Well, thank you. I'm assuming that appears for everybody, and I'm not just reading out something that only I can see. They're gonna be coming for us. Did not see that. Oh, you didn't see a new person? New chat, I should say. First time chat, that's the one. Rookie numbers. Just loading RimWorld 260 mods. Me with my 12. Actually, how many mods? I can't actually see, can I? I don't think I can easily see. The exclamation mods has the list for them. You've had at least 800 mods and used like 40 of them. You aren't playing RimWorld, right? And you aren't wait. Yeah. 12! I just guessed. That was a nice guess. That was... Oh, wait. I can get these for steel. We had chunks out there. How we doing on you? Alright, here they come. Here they come. I'm gonna have to expand this though. Okay. Work speed 100%. Nice. Yes, we should probably get people in position. Actually, what are your injuries? Your manipulation's down. That's no good. Oh, never mind. Never mind then. Music goes hard. Oh, I was gonna turn it up, but it's ending now. Do we want any of you guys? You all have the psychite dependency, don't you? Yeah. Psychopath pessimist. We need a doctor. Any of you doctors? You're a doctor. Pyromaniac though? Nah. You're a genie, actually. No medical though. None of them I want. I want none of them. Drug takers, I know, right? I do love RimWorld music. That's why I got a mod for extra music, which is very much like the RimWorld music, called P Music. Yeah, it's a ton of extra songs and stuff, which just make it even better. If your visual settings at the bottom right doesn't have at least 28 different options, you aren't a real space cannibal. I used to mod my game a lot since the release of the new DLCs. I honestly like to have more ticks versus more mods. True. True. I'll be going back to a mostly vanilla run again next run. Wooden. Of course it's wooden. Actually, that guy that likes drugs can probably take the smoke leaf. Since I'm not really making any at the moment. DLCs have integrated most of the mods I used anyway. Well, the weapon one was one of my mods. The weapon display. The color-coded mood bar could be frickin' vanilla. Like, come on. Why is that not vanilla? I want, like, it's so hard to see the base one. So hard. Also, I need to cut down some more trees. There we go. Sweet. Don't have the DLC for RimWorld yet. None of the DLC seem worth it to me. Biotech definitely is. It's probably the one that I think is worth the most. Ideology would be a second. Royalty is one of those niche ones that I guess if you want to try it, you can. But I don't think it's the best one. It's not that great. It's not that exciting. But Biotech, I would say, is probably one of the best of the three they've done so far. It just has so much more content in it. But everyone's like, oh, but mods added them. But mods added everything. I mean, how would you make any DLC since the modding community is so massive in this game? How? You wouldn't. There'd just be no DLCs. Biotech is huge. Exactly. There's the mech stuff, all the mechanics with that, the new gas stuff, the extra genes and stuff like that. Like you've got the, yeah, them. You've got these new germline things, which are really cool. Has a lot of the game balance and cool stuff. What's the music mod I just mentioned? If you go to mods, it's listed there. Otherwise, it's just called P Music. Like the letter P Music with a dash in between. Modding community is bigger than ARK. I can agree with that. Hello, Gilbert, as well. Hi. Sorry, I didn't even say hello. Have some chicken sounds for everybody that's just come in. Constant. Constant. Which will be dropped on the floor. Wait, what? Oh, babies. Yeah, we drop them on the floor all the time. Another mod, thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. Also, the music player. I love this mod too. Love it. Oh, wow, there you go. I ain't got biotech, so I have to settle on crafting chemical warfare. It's understandable. Marine armor? I've never made them. I never use it. I always use Devil Strand or something. Speaking of which, have I researched that yet? No, I have not. I need to get some Devil Strand and armor and things like that. Actually, do we have... We got flak armor. We don't have a good crafter. So is it... I guess any armor's worth making, really. Let's grab the machining table. I don't think we got any material for it. We don't even have steel. Where do we get all this steel from? Oh, we're gonna cut down that building. We need 150. We need the dirt mold guy. We need Devil Strand. It's so good. Devil Strand plus Flak Vest is almost always cheaper than Marine. And exactly, that's why I like to use it. Elapa, thank you for the follow. Here's some more chat sounds. More of them. Oh, and also a... Because, why not? I barely use it. I'm gonna keep using it. Especially on maps that have year-long growing periods. Exactly. I have literally almost no room for a farm. I guess I could research hydroponics. The only way. Especially if you're a mountain-based person. Or you can use that other stuff, but it makes it... I think it only grows mushrooms. How's this room? Decent. Your mood still sucks. Bangs in a sad... Why? You're literally not even... I don't understand. You're not even bad. Oh my god. They have to do some cooking too. Hey Axel, I'm doing good. I'm too scared to play without year-long growing. It's a pain. Wintertime's a pain. I'm almost at the end though. It's the last day of winter. I'll be happy once it's over. It's warming up a little bit, but yeah, growing hasn't really happened. We've been getting meat instead. Speaking of which, we don't have enough. We need to go hunt some donkeys. The little animals just aren't worth hunting. You can hunt the muffalo, I guess, but just dangerous. For a tunnel you could make fungal gravel, which you can grow fungus on if you're living under a mountain. True. True. Blackbird, what's wrong? French Navy can defeat any anime villain. They can just use the power of a French ship. Blackbird. Blackbird. Doing a circle? No, a semicircle. Like a rainbow. Yeah, the crone. Is that because we got the lake, so I can't go all the way around. But yeah, we're slowly building it. It's taken a while. I just don't know what to do with the rest of the base. I agree. I agree. I realized that accepting the Void member may not have been the best idea, as my colony wealth went from 100k to 850. Just from one person? Okay, I guess it's balanced in that way. Jeez, the raise must be huge. Get him! Yeah, get him! Get him! Oh, we converted them. Alright. Fruits. Nice. That's horrific, so many shots. They're not very good shooters. They're level 6 without passion. They are level 4 with a poor pistol. I don't have good weaponry. What other games do I like? What I like, all I play on Twitch really is just RimWorld, but I have been playing a bit of Stellaris off stream. I played a tiny bit of Factorio recently. I'm into first-person shooters. I don't play them as much anymore, but I do like them still. Also, the news, the rumor that I was talking about with Halo Infinite being, or the 343 being no longer part of Halo was false. They released the thing themselves saying we're still doing it. It's just a rumor. So, yeah, they just lost a bunch of workers. I mean, new people. So I think they're just still going to do the contractor side. Bad news. it's still pretty bad news considering the fact that they haven't done a really good Halo game since they've got the control over it. So, I mean, they suck. I mean, they're good and bad at the same time. I don't know. You're such a gossip? Damn right I am. I love news. I love the gaming news. Ever played Binding of Isaac? I've watched someone else play it, but I don't think I'd like it. It looks okay. Actually, I think I actually own it. I don't think I've ever played it. It's not my Steam library. It might be on one of my Humble bundles. Maybe I haven't redeemed it or something. I thought I owned it, but maybe I don't. I don't remember. I mean, it looks like a pretty good game, though. Wait, what? The Halo Infinite. I was talking about 343 no longer being part of it, but they are still part of Halo in general. But the problem is they haven't really done a good game. So Halo Infinite's combat and gameplay was great. Multiplayer and cosmetic and all that system absolutely sucked. The campaign was awful. It wasn't that bad. It was pretty bad, though. I don't think Halo should have been an open world game. It just didn't work. It didn't work at all. I know Isaac is fun, but also pretty gruesome. True. True. Isaac is great. Only one boss is awful. Other than that, it's super good. It's only got one boss. But no, I haven't played it. I've been watching someone else play it occasionally. Or my friends. Just the final boss. Suddenly developed a massive skill issue with Isaac for no reason. I used to be pretty good, but now all of a sudden I get hit by everything. I feel that way about every game. I feel that way about every game. Where's our freaking cook? Like, I feel like they haven't made any meals. No time for sleep. You gotta cook some meals. Cook the food, don't eat it. There we go. Cook the food! Okay, now you can eat it. So wait. Done. I know the feeling. I took a break, and ever since I can't, just can't dodge. Yeah, I'm not very good at those, especially with the dodging-based games. I'm terrible at them. I would just take hits all the time as well. If I was one of your callers, I would eat with that on table and blame you. Sounds about right, yeah. Sounds about right. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna hunt some buffalo. And hopefully not die. Just need practice. My reflexes suck now, though. I say that, but they're not that bad. Just got the issue all of a sudden. Just stopped being able to do it. Okay, Brittany, don't get hunted here. Immediately. Immediately. Are you kidding me? What is your animal handling? It's probably that. Oh, he got 6. I mean. No, Elder. Oh no, I'd suck at that game. I would suck. I did play. I did play. What was it called? The Cult of the Lamb. I played that for a bit. I played that on stream for a bit. I did enjoy that. I don't know if I enjoyed it super large amount, but I did enjoy it. Does that mean both of them are hostile? Yeah, both of them are hostile. Run! Run for your life! Okay, never mind. Screw that. Wait, no. Wait a second. There we go. What if we run this way? So we got some better range on them. They're coming in, not allowed. Alright, cool. Brittany's about to eat with no table just to take, take it out on you. Sounds about right. Sounds like the way it'd go. Actually, if I just assign them to the wall. Will they just come into the base and go through my trap tunnel and just kill them that way? Because that'll be fine too. I'll be happy with that. Off you go. Perfect. Oh no, you're supposed to go in there. No, don't run past. Ugh. Either one that's bleeding out. Oh, there we go. Perfect. There we go. Did I just get deja vu? I don't know, did you? You tell me. You tell me. But yeah, Elden Ring, those type of Souls type games, I don't know if I'd be very good at them. I don't know if I'd be very good at those type of games. FPS shooters I'm not too bad at, but then I can't chat as much because I have to focus on the shooter part of the game. Also those games where you slowly grow an economy, and RimWorld's the best thing I've ever found. True. Have you played, it's not exactly the same, but Stellaris. It's an economy, a really heavy economy-based game with spaceship battles and stuff like that. I've been playing that a little bit off stream. I did play it on stream for a while, but it just wasn't that popular on Twitch. It wasn't popular. I got a few people to come watch, but wasn't really getting the new people, the throughput of people that I get with RimWorld at least. We got a lot of people that come through. Lots of new people all the time. Let's show again the window which you set the zone restriction for everyone at once. There. Schedule. Bye. Ooh. Game that got me into games like RimWorld was Galactic Civilization 3. I'd have to look it up. I don't think I've heard of it. Yeah, I assign my zones. Must be blind. I spent a lot of time yesterday looking for it. It's just your schedule. This is the area management. I love the area management stuff. Makes life so much easier. We're gonna have to get some more wood soon. Looks like we got a fair bit of food now. Again. How are we doing with you? 15. Oh, you're gonna take a while, aren't you? Oh well. We'll get there. One day. One day. Okay. Brittany's gonna have a breakdown again, are you? My brother, Jersey Griffin, died! Yeah, that happens. Chemical hunger. Ate without a table. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine if you eat without a table. Our research feels like it's taking a million years. Why does research feel like it's just taking so long? Probably because I don't have dedicated people doing it at the moment. Doing other things. If I start playing Rim again, I'm just going to get addicted and forget what color grass is again. But it's in game, look! It's green! It's green! I'm touching grass. Touch grass. Touch it, it's fine. It's everywhere. Unless you play on a cold biome. Then it's not anywhere. Will there be a mod where pawns with the beauty trait can use the modern computers from Vanilla Furniture Expanded to start a Twitch channel and get silver for faction approval through donations? Interesting, yeah. If you place it in front of a thermobath, you can get bathtub streams. Hot tub streams. Oh my goodness. Who are you? You're terrible. I don't want you. 5 by 13. I might take that for the 3 honor. Who was the person I was giving honor to? Was it You're a Wizard? Yes. Yes, it was. You're a Wizard's going to be a wizard. It's perfect. It's a perfect thing for them. So we're going to take that quest. We're going to build that crappy building. Where the hell did it land? Oh, up outside. There we go. There we go. Modern furniture. Yeah, RimWorld's very addictive. RimWorld is very addictive. When Biotech came out, I'm like, damn, I'm playing this a lot. So through my family old games from the 90s and 2000s, I'm considering starting a Twitch with all those old games from my youth. I mean, you could. You could try it. I mean, even YouTube. People do that all the time. It's great. It's great. I've got some old stuff too. Here you go. It's reflected, but it's Age of Mythology. That's one. I got tons of old games. Here is the PC version of Halo. It's mirrored as well, of course. PC version. It's in a nice box. It's beautiful. I think it actually has an instruction manual. I think it did. It does. No one does these anymore. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. An instruction manual. Look, it gives you details about the game. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? No one does this anymore. No one makes cool booklets. Ugh. I forgot I had this. It has the controls. I remember looking at controls. Ugh. Now I have to freaking go into the freaking menu to find out how to play a game. Oh, I can't put it back. Can't put it back. Deadly Tide. I have no idea what that is. No idea. Booklets though. Like now all I do to learn how to play a game is I go into options, I go into controls, and I look through this. I'm like, okay, memorize some keybinds. Alright. I have never used these binds before. What are these other ones? You order, yep, cool. Developer tools, they're fine. I don't think I've really looked through the developer tools stuff. Show eyedropper. Left control, right control. Toggle power V. Toggle forbidden F. Draft R. My goodness. The MISC commands. Amazing. Microsoft's attempt at making games on their own. Went to GameStop for games this weekend. How did that go? You go back to the time where you'd go to GameStop if you wanted a new game. I mean, I'm not a big... I'm loving the fact I don't have to go anywhere to buy a game now. I can just go on Steam and just buy it. Physical copies on PCs don't really exist anymore. I mean, I've still got the old physical copies of games, but I don't have a disc drive to actually install them anymore. And plus, I have that game on Steam in the Master Chief Collection anyway, so... It's more fixed than that version of it. Should I put very powerful pawn in a void in a war casket? Don't know what a war casket is. Couldn't tell you. Using them for research? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know what the stuff is. Sparky Boy, I have no idea. I like physical copies for Nintendo Switch games. Small and actually useful. I really wish physical hardware was still a thing. Like, discs, meh. But the frickin' like SD card like memory is just so nice. It's so good. And that's basically what Nintendo Switch things are. War caskets are not vanilla. I have no idea what those are. No idea. Definitely not. But yeah, physical copies are great. Weird? Why is it weird? Why is it weird? We need more beds. We need more beds. There we go. Yeah, you are, Peepia. You're still there. You haven't died yet. You haven't existed yet. Not died or existed. Pretty good, I say. What are war caskets? Explain. What are war caskets? You are air, but air exists. War caskets and research. I can, they're not in the game. I've played this enough in vanilla that I know they're not in the game. Where am I? Research. There you go, war. Zero. Not a thing. You know it tells you where things come from, right? In game, if you go into the info, except for vanilla items, I guess. Do I have anything that's not pure vanilla? Yeah. It says content source. Even if it's like ideology, I mean, well, DLC. Hey, Kent, how you doing? It's probably part of a mod. Orcas allow you colonists to serve the colony and the emperor even in death. What does that mean? Oh wait, are they the thing from Save Our Ship 2? Or similar to that? It makes you a hologram? Mortars. Nice, we finally got them. Let's go to Devil Strand and get that planted. No? Oh. No idea then. They're from Pirates Expanded. There you go. There you go. Posture check. I'm on it. I'm on it. I don't know what Pirates Expanded is either. So I couldn't explain that either. Hey, you doing, Barris? You're dead, by the way. I'm sorry. You set yourself on fire and burnt to death. I don't remember if you were there. Everyone is dead. We got 5 people again, though, apparently. About to get a 6th. Pirates from the Space Caribbeans. I agree. I agree. I love Pirates of the Caribbean. Will they ever bring it back? What Imperial Cataphract got to do with Space Pirates? I don't know. I don't know. I did tell you. Okay. It is a shame. It is a shame. I don't know how well you would have done without your bonded mate, though. I don't know what happens if they die. Can they rebond, or is that it? Is it just, like, forever mentally broken? Warcast is because of the Tinkering Junker Pirates. There you go. We've learned some stuff today. Was this gonna be my hospital? I think it was. There we go. Sweet. Check a door there. Check a door there. That's my massive hospital. Meant to be a primitive way to make marine armor for pirates. I see. Gaming Godwin's Law. Every gaming conversation will inevitably end up about 40k. I still really know nothing about 40k either. to how, to someone that doesn't know it, do I end up there? Love a good field hospital. Well, this one's an inbuilt hospital. It's close enough to the kill box that it shouldn't really be a problem. Rescuing to there's not too far. Not too bad. I think I will make an external hallway on this segment as well, because getting out of a base is kind of going to get difficult at some point. Actually, the weird part is there's no freaking way to put a door here. I could do it there, I guess. I could put a door there then. Why is there no corner doors? I want a corner door. And there's probably a mod for it, I know. I know. When I say why isn't there a thing, I mean in vanilla. Yeah, vanilla. Or because it is a nod to 40k's dreadnoughts, which are physically dead people stuck in a giant robot. Oh. Oh. Wow. Awful. Psychic Soothe. Gorenland Pod Sprout. In the base. In the base. Why can't Grodville with a 3-flavor buff when used to cook meals? Wait, what? I'm sorry? I'm sorry. How are we doing on you, prisoner? 12. Yeah, we're not doing very well on them at all. Not doing very well at all. It's fine. Progress. Progress. How's our research? Slow. We should also grow some drugs. Where should I grow some drugs? Out near the hospital. We should probably move this up to there. So we probably stop sowing, we'll wait until they grow. And then we'll get rid of it, and we'll move it up to here. Speaking of which, we should probably put zone in there as well. Growing zone. But first... Shrink zone. This is for Psychoid. Done. Why can't you grow vanilla with it? Yeah. Make the colonists happier. What, with just the vanilla, like the plant. Vanilla plant. Anyway, Gilbert, how you been? I don't think I've asked properly. What you been up to? Anything fun? Any good times? Do we need wood? We need wood. We need wood. We'll grab this bit of wood. I'm yawning. It's fine. It'll go. Get rid of a bit of everything. There we go. Yes, plant the psychoid. Plant it. Why is wood harder to get in again steel sometimes? Because wood is living and it dies. Whereas steel stays there forever. Forever is there. Oh, steel. Watch cleaning up the house and making space for Christmas presents. True. True. Says a lot about our society. What would? Why would wood say a lot about our society? I don't understand. Yes, the plant, not the absence of novelty. Absence of novelty? Goodness. Goodness. What's the time? Oh, is that the time? Jeez. Jeez. I'm like, yeah, how long has it been? How long has it been? We're almost halfway in. Almost halfway there. Alright, let's see how much they're dropping at the moment. Come on. 0.8. Not great. Most essential things connecting us to primitive past leave us when they industrialness of a society stays forever. True. From all that. I'm having to say that sometimes they don't get me. Most of the time they don't get me. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. Alright, let's move the hospital light into the room. And let's move the beds. I don't know how I'm going to lay them out. I'm gonna have to just make it squared off. Like so, and just put them straight across like that. Alright. It's supposed to be medical. Don't know why they reassigned. There we go. Microsoft's Edge has once again appeared on my desktop without anyone's permission. I know! I am so irritated with it as well. It keeps appearing. Windows, what are you doing? Microsoft, stop it! Like, come on. Stop that. Alright, hospital done. God. Get rid of these. We don't have anyone to meditate at the moment anyway. You think that's bad, AVG? You use AVG? People still use virus protection? Ugh. Throws up. I'm well, yes. Well, yes, but actually no. Remove roof. We'll finally remove the rest of this. There we go. But not the web browser. That's what I mean. People still use it. What you using virus protection for? Opera GX. Gamer? People use Oprah? You like the PC filled with other people's... your PC filled with other people's unforgivable prawn. Frostroid! Hello! Chicken sound to you too. Chicken sound to you. In fact, I'll press the button myself. There it is. Yeah, virus protection isn't really needed anymore. Like, as long as you play safe and don't just freaking download anything that pops up, you're usually fine. You pay for your antivirus protection? You pay for it? It's even what now? I just use Windows. The Windows built-in antivirus. That's all I use. Not had a problem. Actually, the things that I want scanned that I don't trust, I'll scan using a web-based application because it gives you a bunch of different ones. You just upload the file and scan it with that, and then it's just like, okay, these ones are detected there. Obviously, I don't put anything like personal or anything through it, but some people have tried to send me a game they made. And it says, don't worry about Windows saying that it's a bad file. I'm like, scanned it with the online antivirus, and it's like, yep. I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm not touching this file. I ain't touching it. It's like, no, it's fine. I was like, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's not fine. I've got a problem with it. I think they were trying to install a virus on my computer, but I had none of that. I had none of that. I'm gonna uninstall these lights. Oh, an Imperial ship down! We might take that. Oh wait, did we ever build... Oh jeez, I forgot about this. How long time? I completely forgot. 13 days, we have it to 10. Oh no! Wait, is that how much time's left? No, I think that's how much time's left. No, we got 10 days. Whew, granite. Granite. Wood. Okay, there we go. I completely forgot about it. Here's my Bitcoin, game I made. Please download it and ignore your virus saying it's a virus. Yeah, basically. Basically. And then pretended that I didn't know. I was like, what? No, it can't be. I swear it's not. I swear it is. What mod are you using to fill in the monument? None. That's just built in. That's vanilla. I think most of the antivirus we have on Linux to protect people from the network using Windows. Yeah, true. It's a game about mining Bitcoin. True. True. But yeah, if you just click on it, it just pops up at the bottom. You just click the ones you want to fill. That's how easy it is. That's just built in. That's built in, baby! Alright, now we gotta tear down this building. Done. Then the floor. Done. That building will be gone. Yeah, I didn't really have anything on Linux either for virus protection. And it comes down to a user. It comes down to the user where viruses come from. It's usually someone else downloading something that they shouldn't, right? Check everything you download. Check everything. Don't trust anything. Why is Bitcoin still a thing? With electric bills, it must be unprofitable. Because you don't have to mine it. People just did to make quick money. Quick, in quotes. And they overdid it. They could just run it normally. You don't have to mine it. Anyway. Crypto itself has become a weird thing. I got into the crypto craze was it last year? Yeah, last year. I went from like $200 up to $800. And now it's probably below 200 because I got too greedy and just left it there for too long and I should have backed out when everyone else did. It was stupid, but it's fine. It's 200 bucks. Whatever. Whatever. I would have loved the 800 bucks though. Would have loved it. You brought crypto at the peak. Oh no. Oh no. Terrible news. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Skill 5. Might get them doing some crafting if they've got time to do it as well. We need this done. Yeah, 9 days left. Plenty of time. Hope you didn't put too much into it though, Tomkin. Hope you didn't put too much into it. There we go, Vang's doing it now as well. Sweet. We'll get enough. How did you get in here? How was there a bison in here? You did spend too much on it? Oh no. Why do I recommend a paid antivirus to one of my friends at work? Blindly downloads from places you shouldn't. Okay, yeah, well, recommending it to them makes sense. But seriously, it always takes is like a simple thought process. Show me a remote. It's not very good. I haven't actually said it. What I want to change it to will be 4 of that, then 8 gap, then another 4, and then 8. But you put whatever in with that as well. This one is not very good. This is just a temporary early one, which I'll be resetting. But at the moment, it gives them a little bit extra recreation during the day because I don't trust them not to have enough recreation. And then meditation will be part once I get psycasting again. Every investment I put in money into goes down like I'm on a 18 investment long losing stream. Wow. Lulu man, hello. You're in game now. What's a check? More into you. The legend about this specialized Wall Street trader in 1929 who sold everything when his shoeshiner tried to talk about stock investing. That sounds bad idea. Here's a schedule which was pretty good, but forgot what it was. But it was so good. Was it the 4 schedule? Didn't go berserk. That's free meat. That's free meat. There we go. One more port of mine that can live in another colony. Yeah, true. No suffering here. I have some Nigerian bonds for sale from a prince that needs help. Lost money trading stocks a couple of years ago. Doing it yourself can be really bad. It can be bad, but it can be good. It's one of those things you just need to spend a lot of time on if you're going to do it yourself. Researching. I did a lot of research into it, but I never got into it because I was worried I was just going to put the wrong investment somewhere and just mess it all up. So, yeah. You gotta do something stupid. That's silly. Don't do stupid things. Don't do stupid things. Didn't have the time to make the research. Yeah, understandable. That's what I mean. There's a lot of time that goes into it. There was concrete under this. Interesting. Interesting. It'll take forever to remove it. I think it sounds like a fun thing to learn as a hobby if you're not putting too much into it. Yeah, true. I made 3 buildings and my base is already... Yeah. I made a spaceship when I was doing Save Our Ship 2. That ended the same way. Now I macro invest with generalized funds. So that's a good way to do it as well. If you don't have the time to do it yourself, you can just use those things. They're always good. Always okay, I should say. They're not good, but they're okay. Alright, this looks like it's coming along just fine. We should get it done in time. Yeah, 9 days, plenty of time. Don't feel bad, I almost fell for a YouTube scam that claimed I had won something. Yeah, don't trust those either. Don't trust them. Don't trust anything you read. Trust nothing. Trust nothing. Trust no one. Not even yourself. Oh, come on, you got one more. Just build the floor. And then we're done. Monument completed. Cool, we're just gonna keep it. That should be fine. 4.8 days, 15 days. Cool! So that means that you're a wizard is almost a wizard. Right? They're at 4 of 7. They need 3 more points. Cool. Cool. Progress. Progress, everybody. Progress. We get fishing training emails at work and they make it so easy to detect. I just curl the top level domain and more often than not it redirects to the company running it. Through. Flu? You're a wizard and Lulu. There we go. Cool. I make phishing emails for your colleagues. Do you get any info from them, Tomkin? Do you get any info? Do you steal their info? No, you're self-tending. I didn't realize you still had that on. You have a doctor. Speaking of which, bang. There we go. Oh yeah, I have terrible doctors. Intend them. Bang, you... There's wealth. That's the first out of many raids on their way has 26 enemies. Only 26? That's not that many. I've had worse. It's fine. Terrible leader and terrible doctors go hand in hand. Wow, dude. Wow. What an entry. Come in and insult me immediately. My boy guy has got to have the take overtime. Damn right they are. Damn right. How you doing, King? King Min. Minne. With a H. Minne. Remember 26 out of 6 factions coming to fight me around the same time. 20, what do you mean? 26 out of 6. How can you have more factions than there are factions? Couldn't help but there's you as a leader have 2 people sick in bed. It was not. It's RimWorld. How am I supposed to control what happens? Something stupid. I mean, no, it doesn't answer my question though. How do you have 26 factions out of 6? That doesn't make sense. I don't understand. Need to tell me. Insulted 6 factions each are saying. The second one has 30. What's a 30 raid? I mean, I don't have to motivate them. They can motivate themselves. They're both dying though. They're both not doing well. Oh, they're gaining. It's fine. They're fine. Stuff happens, you know, King. Stuff happens. Stuff happens. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, calm down, Sparky boy. Jeez. Calm yourself. Calm yourself. Those are rookie numbers. That's exactly what I've been saying, Lulu man. Why don't you get a 60-odd person raid? Then there's a problem. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. You'll be fine too. You're fine. Alright, calm down with the caps. Jeez. Calm yourself. Jeez. Gosh. Hey guys, Lulu and the other guy, yeah, kind of dead, but hey, let's have dinner. It's fine. I mean, what do you want me to do, King? There's nothing else I can do. They have to be in bed, and then they should be better. Look, see Vang, we'll do like a 10% tend or something here. A 0.48%, even better. Oh my goodness. It's fine though, it's only the flu, they'll be fine. As long as they stay in bed and don't have a mental breakdown, they'll be fine. It's normal, it's RimWorld. Honor their memory by eating them. We're not cannibals! We're not! Not yet, at least. See fluid. Right, Carlos, jeez, I just did, but I'll do it again. It's fine. It's fine. Also, I didn't realize the time. I need to split the VOD. I need to split the VOD. YouTube! I'm sorry, but I'm splitting the VOD, because that makes the VOD shorter. So, join us again, where you'll see if 2 colonists die, because they're both still on red, and they're not doing well. We'll see. Anyway, remember, like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that fun stuff, and I very much appreciate that. That was very fast. And I'll see you all next time. Farewell.